Demystifying Separable Phrasal Verbs in English. Hello, language explorers. Today, we'll dive into a fascinating area of the English language, separable phrasal verbs. These are a type of phrasal verb where the verb and preposition or adverb can be separated. Exciting, right? By the end of this video, you'll be able to use and understand these in your daily conversation, making your English more fluent and natural. To begin, let's recall what phrasal verbs are. They consist of a base verb followed by a particle, which can be a preposition or an adverb. For instance, give up, take off, and break down. The particle can often change the meaning of the verb, which makes phrasal verbs quite unique. Now, let's introduce the stars of our show, separable phrasal verbs. These are special because you can separate the verb and the particle, typically by inserting an object. For instance, turn off the light can also be said as turn the light off. Interesting, isn't it? It's now time for the main event, the rules for separating phrasal verbs. Let's take a closer look. 1. Object placement. With separable phrasal verbs, you can place the object, usually a noun or pronoun, between the verb and the particle. Like, pick up the book, or pick the book up. Both are correct. 2. Pronoun usage. When using pronouns, they must go between the verb and the particle. So, pick it up is correct, but pick up it is not. 3. Meaning preservation. Some separable phrasal verbs can have different meanings if not separated. For example, check out a book, borrow a book from a library, versus check a book out, examine a book. Always remember these rules when you're using separable phrasal verbs. Now that you're familiar with the rules, it's time to practice. Try to construct your own sentences using separable phrasal verbs. Play around with the placement of objects and see how it changes the flow of the sentence. That wraps up our exploration of separable phrasal verbs. I hope this has made these interesting structures clearer for you. Keep practicing, stay curious, and you'll be mastering these in no time. Remember, the key to learning English, or any language, is to make it fun. Happy learning!